Are we taping? Oh, yes, we are. Hi, guys. It's Miss Amy. Hey, happy Easter. Yeah, it's Easter. It's Easter Sunday for lots of people in the world. And it's the middle of Passover for some other people. And for some other people, it's just a modern work day. Sorry about that. But I'm here with you, and you're here with me, and I want to read my book, Grandma Loves Me. I'm sure that your grandma loves you. I know that she misses you, and she wants to see you very soon, but she can't because of this whole pandemic thing, this whole quarantine thing. But it's a good day to give her a call and tell her how much you love her. So I'm taking a break from Pete the Cat, and I'm going to read Grandma Loves Me, and it's by, the author's not on the front. Well, I bought this book from our book fair so that my friends at Goddard could read it. It's a board book, so it's nice and stiff and hard, and it won't get broken. And it says, Grandma Loves Me. Oh, and it's by a company called Igloo-books. So I guess that's not really the author, but Igloo-books is the publisher. Yeah. And it's got nice firm pages. Yeah. And this should remind you of all the fun things you can do with your grandma when you're not in quarantine and you get to visit her. Yeah. All right, here we go. This is my grandma and this is me. I love my grandma because we have so much fun together. Do you have fun with your grandma? Do you miss her? Do you get to see her sometimes? Make her a video. Read her a book. Yeah. When I go to visit Grandma, I run up the path to her house and she scoops me up for a big cuddly hug. Look, this Grandma and little one are bunnies. It's a good season for bunnies, don't you think? Grandma always joins in with my games, dressing up and playing make-believe. Grandmas are good at that. She pretends to be my fairy godmother, waving her wand with a swish while I ride around on my magical pony. Oh, look. Look at the toys this little one has. Like they got a hobby horse. And there's Grandma. Looks like they got a choo-choo train. Grandma's playing fairy. Look, she's got wings. Yeah, I like it. When we make cupcakes, my grandma lets me lick the bowl. Ooh, I made cupcakes yesterday. That was fun. And doesn't mind when I get covered in sticky pink frosting. When the cupcakes are ready, Grandma shakes lots of sprinkles on top, and they look so yummy, I can't wait to eat them. Yum. I made some cupcakes to share with my mom today. My mom is a grandma. She is, because I have children, so that makes her a grandma. Yeah. I'm not a grandma yet. No, not yet. I love to explore with my grandma. She teaches me the names of all the flowers, and we pick the prettiest ones to take home. Look at all those flowers. Do you know the names of some of these? I bet you do if you have a grandma that knows the names of those. Yeah, look, these are daisies and some hyacinths are the blue ones and daffodils. Look at these. Do you know what these are called? I think those are lupines or maybe they're bluebells or cockle shells. I'm not sure. My grandma knew the names of lots of flowers too. Sometimes I make a daisy chain for my grandma. I love it, she says with a big smile. Do you like to make chains of flowers? Dandelions and daisies. If you tie the stems together, you can make a chain of flowers. Yeah. Be careful though. I did that once when I was a kid and I got poison ivy all over my ears. I didn't know my dandelions were growing in poison ivy. Got to know your plants. Yeah. Let's see. When I get wet in the rain, Grandma wraps me up with a lovely, snuggly blanket and gives me a hug and a kiss. I like snuggly blankets. Grandma makes a hot drink to help me warm up with fluffy pink marshmallows floating on top. Ooh. Do you know what I like to make for a dessert snack? I like to make hot chocolate with marshmallows. And here's a secret. Don't tell anybody. It's a secret recipe. You can put sugared marshmallows, the Peeps, in your hot chocolate. I know, this is huge. It's so good. It's so good. And they melt in there in the hot chocolate. Oh, it's like Easter hot chocolate. So good. If it's too cold to play outside, my grandma puts on some music. We hold hands and dance around the kitchen, spinning in circles and laughing. Does your grandma dance? She does? She's a cool grandma. She can dance. Then we snuggle up in a comfy chair and Grandma shows me photos of when she was small and danced around the kitchen with her grandma. Does your grandma have lots of pictures of when she was a little person? Huh? Yeah. I bet your grandma can share the things that she did when she was your age. She probably jumped rope and climbed trees and picked flowers. Those are things you can do too. When my grandma knits, her needles go click, clack, click. She has a basket full of wool as bright as a rainbow. Grandma is always making me sweaters and hats and mittens and socks and scarves that are too big for me. Oops. Well, grandmas know something very secret. Grandmas know that you will grow. So maybe if you're too small for the things she knitted, maybe you'll grow bigger next year and you'll be able to wear it. Do you think? Yeah, look at this. Look at this scarf that Grandma knitted. Just keeps going and going and going and going around and around and around and around. Look at all the pretty colors. Look at all that yarn. Oh, do you like to play with the yarn? Grandmas make cool things out of yarn. They do. Grandma always reads me a story before I go to sleep at night. She uses lots of different voices that make me giggle. Grandmas are good at reading stories. Yeah. My grandma tucks me in with her nicest, soft, pink quilt to keep me all cozy and warm. Do you have a quilt that's special that stays at Grandma's house? Some grandmas keep a toy box or special things at their house for when you come to visit. Yeah. You'll be visiting your grandma again soon. Don't worry. It's okay. When I go home the next morning, my grandma always gives me a little present to take with me. Oh, look at all the flowers in Grandma's yard. Oh, boy. What kind of a present do you think that they got this time? Let's see. I miss my grandma very much when we have to say goodbye, but I know I'll see her again soon, and I can't wait. On a holiday like this, does it make you miss your grandma? Yeah, me too. We can't see the people we love right now. It's hard to do, isn't it? I love my grandma, and I know she loves me too, because that's what grandmas do the best. Oh, look at all those things. Look, he's got a cupcake and his knitted mittens, and Grandma gave him a present. I think it was a teddy bear. So what are some things you can do with your grandma? I know you can't see her right now. That stinks. I know. But you know what? When this whole quarantine thing is over, you guys are going to get together real soon. Maybe you could call her and FaceTime her. Hello, hello, hello. So you can see her on the screen in front of you. Yeah. Or you could Zoom. I'm going to try a Zoom today later with my family so I can see their faces because I miss their silly faces a whole lot. I can't see your silly faces. No. But I know you look pretty silly. Yeah, I see you over there. Yeah, I see you. I see you right down there. I see you. And up, I see you over there, and over there, and over there. I don't really see you, but I wish that I could. I miss you. So, I read this book today instead of Pete the Cat. I might go back to Pete the Cat tomorrow. I don't know. I might take a Pete the Cat break. Maybe we'll pick him up next week. But I wanted to share with you a craft that you can do that's got flowers. Because there's so many flowers right now for spring. So I was looking at my daffodils. Did you see my daffodils? Look at this. Look at these daffodils. Are they not beautiful? Look at that one. Isn't that pretty? Look, this one's got an orange middle in it. Look. Do you see the shapes that are on the flower? Like this is a little bell shape in the middle. And here's, how many points does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got 6 points. And it reminds me of a Star of David. You know what a Star of David is? A Star of David is a Jewish symbol. Here, I'm going to put these back over here. And it has 6 points. And the way you draw a Star of David is you make one triangle this way, and then you flip the triangle upside down and you make the other one on top. And that's a Star of David. So you could make daffodils using the Star of David for your Passover decorations. You can cut that out, right? And then in the middle, you could use a yellow cupcake holder to go right in the middle. So after you cut out your Star of David, you could put your yellow cupcake holder in the middle, or you could just make a cone shape with tissue paper, yellow tissue paper, or yellow paper of any kind, really. Or you could make a regular star, also a 5-point star, and you could put the yellow in the middle. Or here's something fun that I like to do. I like to draw around my hand when I make flowers. Do you like to draw around your hand like that? Look how big my hand is. Ah. And then I can put that little trumpet shape or that little cupcake holder right there in the middle. And then you could use green pipe cleaners. You could use green paper or green ribbon for the stems. Yeah. Now let me show you what the flowers look like again. Or if you have any of these yellow Easter eggs, of course, those could get glued on the middle of the hand shape or the star to make a daffodil shape. You can make a whole vase full of flowers. Yeah. So look at the shape of a daffodil. And if you don't have any daffodils growing around your house, you can always look online for what a daffodil looks like, right? And they have a green stem, right? And they have this really feathery, papery little wrapper that dried up after it came out of that little pod. So you could put a little piece of brown tissue paper or something on there. Or you could use fabric. You could use yellow felt. You could use ribbon to make flowers. You could just use scrap paper or recyclable paper that you haven't put in the recycling bin yet. Cut it out. Make flowers with it. Because on one side it's probably brown or plain and you can color it with your markers or something. You can make a whole vase of flowers. Mine are real. These flowers are real, but you can make pretend flowers and decorate your house all over the place and have your own springtime garden inside your house if it's raining and nasty outside. All right, friends. Well, I've had a great time with you today. I hope to see you again tomorrow. I'm trying to get my chair the right level, but I just can't seem to figure it out. I will see you again tomorrow. Have a wonderful holiday if you're having an Easter holiday, or just have a wonderful Sunday. I'll see you later, guys. Bye.